Good afternoon. This is Evan with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital inspection for a home out here in Escondido. Normally when we start these digital inspections, we start under the eaves. Right here, you really only have your fascia board. Wanted to point out something real quick. The reason we start under the eaves is to get a general condition of the wood. And I wanted to point this out right here. There is some obvious damage happening there. When we are looking for significantly compromised boards, we're either going to find termite damage, wood rot, or dry rot. And so this is a board that we would definitely want to address. Also wanted to point out that I am not seeing a drip edge. So current building code requires a 2-inch drip edge, which is a metal flashing that is installed over the fascia board to protect it from being soaked with water. And I'm not seeing any drip edge here over the fascia. It's just a clear sign that it hasn't been updated since the original construction date. So I am on a concrete tile roof and not seeing too many defects here. Tile all looks like it is in decent condition. You can see there's a couple chips like that across multiple tiles here. There have been some repairs. You can see this has been glued here, and then this tile right here has been glued in place. And then to show we always want to get down to the underlayment and check the condition of the underlayment, because that is the most important part of a tile roof. The underlayment is what keeps the home waterproof, keeps this roof waterproof, and the tile is a protective layer over the underlayment. So here is the felt paper underlayment. Now, fresh felt paper underlayment is dark, it's gritty, and it's tough, and it's thick. And so with this material here, you can definitely see some obvious aging. It's definitely worn out a bit. Now, it's not necessarily crumbling in my fingertips, but it is worn out, and this underlayment is definitely on the last leg of its life here. So we'll check a couple more spots when I get onto a different section of the roof. Then we also have this flat section up against the wall of the house here. You can see there is a slight slope to direct water flow away from here and around, but obviously a lot of debris has been building up over time. So we may consider installing a type of cricket. I'd have to confirm that with my boss. You can see a cracked tile that's slipped down right there. So that would need to be fixed. But you can just see all this debris building up, and I mean, it's only a matter of time until enough debris builds up where moisture will keep sitting. And moisture that sits for an extended period of time is a concern and really an issue waiting to happen as far as water infiltration into the home. So that's something that would definitely need to be addressed. And so the style of tile on this roof is the Monier style. It's actually a discontinued tile. I'll point out why. It just chips super easily, has proven to chip really easily on the corners. You can just see multiple there that have happened over time. It does look like some new flashings were installed to preserve the life of this roof. New sealed penetrations. And then right here, you have some mastic that has been applied over an original mortar flashing over this vent. And so obviously mastic was covered over the mortar to preserve the life, but you can see all the cracks happening. And so water can definitely get through there pretty easily. And that exposes a risk for water infiltration into the home once again. To get another look at the underlayment on a different plane of the roof, So this is what original underlayment looks like. And so just like the last sample, this is obviously on its last leg of its life. And I mean, the color has completely gone away. It's soft and it's feeling pretty brittle. So obviously it has made it this far, but with the confirmation that there is only one layer of the felt paper underlayment, it is safe to assume that that is the original paper, in which case it is beyond its serviceable life, and it is on the tail end of its life expectancy. So with that being said, in addition to this roof not having any drip edge, whereas building code now requires a 2-inch drip edge around the perimeter of the home, and there is none that is existent here, and the age of this roof, I'm going to recommend that it is time to get this fully replaced. So what I'm going to propose is that we are going to lift the tile, stack on top, tear off the felt paper underlayment, and get down all the way to the wood decking, and to address any significantly compromised wood. Again, like I said before, we're going to be looking for wood that has been compromised by termites, dry rot, or wood rot. Now, wood repair is always an unknown variable. We will not know the amount of bad wood to be replaced until we get down to that layer. After we replace the bad wood, we will be installing a titanium fire-resistant underlayment. It's much more suitable under tile than just the felt paper, and it's fire-resistant as well. After that is properly installed, we will be reinstalling the tile so that we still match the rest of this area over the titanium fire-resistant underlayment. We'll be installing new flashings, we'll be resealing all the penetrations, and then we will be installing that 2-inch drip edge around the perimeter of the home to protect the fascia from being soaked from water, and keeping this home a lot more waterproof. I am surprised that this home has lasted this long without any water infiltration. We may be addressing that flat section underneath here also. And then after we do that, this roof will be in incredible shape for the foreseeable future. So I will put this report together and write all this up for the realtor. Thank you.